Tekken 8's main menu will never be the same again. Now, while that does sound like a bad thing, it's actually a great thing. If you've been playing Tekken 8 since release, you know that originally the main menu was Kazuya, which was fitting. Kazuya's been the face of Tekken for a while now. You could argue it's Jin, but in terms of popularity, I think Kazuya comes out on top. Now, while we all enjoyed this when the game first came out, I will admit at a certain point it did get a little boring. While yes, I'm sure the Kazuya mains were enjoying it, the rest of us were hoping for something different. Every time you boot up the game, Kazuya's all you see. And it's like, that's cool and all, but that gets boring after a while. But then along came the Eddie update. Don't get me wrong, I love Eddie Gordo. I'm so happy that he's back in the game. Tekken 8 feels more like Tekken with him. But that does not mean I want to see him every time I boot up the game, especially with a lot of fans not really liking his new hair. I personally think he rocks it, but I do understand a lot of people's argument about it being overused. But we really didn't know a good thing until it was gone, right? Kazuya is no more, and Eddie is here to stay. Or is he? Now, if you've been following me a while, you know that I made a video going over footage from another YouTuber called Den, who messed with Tekken 8's files and found something pretty interesting. Now, yes, I've been over this quite a few times. You can check out my other videos talking about it, but long story short, he figured out a way to put different characters on the main menu. So just imagine seeing your favorite Tekken 8 character every time you boot up the game. Maybe not even just one character, maybe it can be in a rotation, whether it's randomized or you set it a certain way to where it's different characters. Now, that video ended up getting hit with copyright, which let me know they don't want people seeing this, which can only mean it's a feature that we're gonna see in the future. And with a tweet from Harada a few days ago, it's looking like I'm right. He was replying to a tweet by Vince, who was talking about the menu feature, saying that is a really highly anticipated feature. You would win a lot of community points with that option. Vince then went to ask if we're going to be getting a Tekken Talk soon, with Harada replying, I would like to make time somewhere. We plan to include many improvements and enhancements, as well as many specifications that we have already begun working on, like the one that allows you to set your favorite character on the menu screen. However, since it takes a great deal or more time to develop next generation consoles than in the past, the priority of putting in improvements and enhancements is an important point. We'll have to talk about it at the Tekken Talk and gather feedback. Now, obviously, the main thing to take away here is Harada acknowledging that people want their favorite character on the screen. And we kind of got a tease of this when they did the Eddie Tekken Talk, since that was the first time that we saw him on the menu. And once that happened, I immediately thought, oh, we're already getting this feature. But sadly, it's just kind of a way for them to promote DLC. Kind of hard to ignore downloadable content when it's in your face every time you turn on the game, right? And honestly, I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is, right? Now, in regards to when the next Tekken Talk is, to where we could be getting more information on this feature, I want to assume they're going to do with Lydia what they did with Eddie, which is after we got his official trailer. A little while after, we got a full Tekken Talk showcasing what that character can do. Again, another way for them to promote their DLC. If that is the case, we could be seeing a Tekken Talk here soon. And while there are a lot of big things that they need to fix with the game, like character balancing, that's my biggest issue right now. Some quality of life stuff would be really nice. One I've been requesting for a really long time, and this is just me as a streamer. When I have a room open and I'm playing with my viewers, I want an option to where whether I win or lose, I get to stay in my spot. So everybody gets a chance to fight me. If you've been to my streams before, then you know the system that I had to come up with, where if I lose, then I just have to move into another sub room, but then that messes up the line and some people don't get the chance to fight me. Yes, it's such a small thing, but a lot of small things can build up to be a really big thing. So I'm really looking forward to future updates to see what they add on to the game, and I've been staying on the lookout because Harada has been pretty active on Twitter, or maybe I'm just now noticing it more. In particular, I've been seeing him reply a lot to certain character suggestions, like people wanting him to add Dead or Alive characters, or Bloody Roar Primal Fury, to even giving us a list of every Tekken 8 character's birthday. No joke, I just looked at the birth dates and Lei and I share the same day. Bring my boy back into the game, please. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Let me know your thoughts on the whole menu system. I know we've talked about this quite a bit on the channel, but I'm really excited to see what we get. But that's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through, and if you would like to talk to me personally, feel free to join the Discord. And don't forget, I stream Tekken 8 with viewers every week. For those of you guys that don't know, I also host my own tournament from time to time. It's free to enter, and the winner gets some prize money. So if you think you got the skills, maybe consider entering it. Either way, I'll see you on the next one. Stay mad.